A 36-18 lead as we welcome you to USA Basketball Halftime presented by Verizon. Red, white, and blue. A balanced first half attack. Kyrie Irving, the only player in double figures second half to come in just a moment. We welcome you inside the United Center where they've got a new guy that'll be wearing a Bulls jersey this year. Dwyane Wade, welcome home.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It feels good to be home.
Press conference today, finally meet the Chicago media. I heard you got introduced one by one to everybody, asked for their names. What's it like now, as you said, a dream come true to play for the team you grew up watching? Yeah, man, it's surreal. You know, obviously I've had opportunities where, you know, being a free agent in 2010 where it was a possibility, but being able to team up with CB and Brian, I couldn't pass that up. But I never thought I'd be back in this situation, and I found myself back here this summer, and I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to come back home and play in front of my hometown and a place I've always dreamed of playing. So my career has just been great, and this is another journey, another step in that journey. Yeah, three-time champion, have a chance now to come and play the team you watch. Is it weird seeing that jersey and that it's yours? I'm getting more used to it now. Yeah. You know, I've envisioned it a lot. You know, when I was a kid, and like I told them in 2010, I actually put the jersey on and like took a picture, and I erased it. But iCloud, where is it? Yeah, it still exists. But you know what? I'm getting used to it. I mean, I was in Miami for 13 years, so it's going to take a while for me to really, you know, get into the groove of everything. But everyone is doing an amazing job of making me feel warm and welcome. You're a pro at these press conferences, albeit the first time you've had to do it for a new team, but you went out of your way to declare a couple of different things today. Number one, first and foremost, that this is Jimmy Butler's team. Why was it important to make that statement today? Well, I just know how it goes. You know, all year the tug and pull, you know, of it being a conversation. And we don't need any extra outside noise, you know, with the team that doesn't need to be there. You know, we all going to do our job on this team to make it successful, but we're coming to his team. You know, the Chicago is Jimmy Butler's team. Myself and Rondo, we're putting ourselves in this situation to bring our talents to help him and help this organization win. So it's his show, man. We're here to help him become great. Many people asking about the style of play that seems to be a hot topic in the NBA the last couple of years. Yeah. And Fred Hoiberg last year in his first in Chicago talked so much about space and pace, getting up and down the court, shooting threes. Yeah. And now the personnel on this roster doesn't seem like it fits what he had been preaching last season. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is different time. This is a different team. You know, what he preached last season, what he wanted, I mean, that's where the league was going. Every team in preseason wanted to play that way. We wanted to play that way. You get into the season sometime, and then real life set in, like, okay, we don't have the personnel to play like Golden State or like Houston. So you have to play within your personnel. So that's what coach will do. We will play within our personnel. We got players that know how to play the game of basketball. We ain't got guys that's going to shoot from 50 feet, but we got guys that know how to play and is going to put the ball in the basket, and we got to figure out the best game for us. A couple of years ago, I think it was right when you returned to Miami with LeBron and Chris Bosh, you went out of your way to stop shooting threes. Today you said you still can shoot the three. We saw it against Charlotte in the playoffs. Yeah. Are we going to see a more conscious three-point shooter? I can't say no right now, but I always, and it's some reason in the playoffs I just focus more on it because they take away your strengths in the playoffs. You got to be able to go to something else. Right. Most of the time in the regular season I can get to my strengths in my game, so I don't settle a lot because I know I can get to my strengths. So, you know, with Rondo being an unbelievable passer and playmaker, I know I have to work on that side even more, getting more comfortable with it because the passes he's able to make, you got to be ready to shoot those, you know. So I'll work on it, and if it presents itself and Coach say, D, shoot it, then I'll shoot it. Yeah, you're not going to be shy about that. I want to ask you about USA Basketball. I told Mike Krzyzewski that you were going to be joining me, and his eyes just lit up. Talked about your intelligence on the court and said back in 08, your ability to accept your role to come off the bench, he said you were like a bullet for this team, leading the squad in scoring eventually to gold in Beijing. What are your memories of playing for the red, white, and blue? I mean, this is, you know, I was talking to Jimmy today in the locker room about this. This is the best experience that, you know, one of the best experiences he's ever going to have. To be, you know, in the locker room, in the practice gym with some of the greatest players in this game, the way y'all compete against each other, the way you can pick their brain, and it doesn't matter who gets the headlines. This is Olympic teams. You are one of the best players
players in the world. So go out there and just do whatever you can. I had the ability to play on, look at the team I played on 2008. I mean, I took my role, I accepted my role, and in that I was able to still shine. So with success, you're still able to do the things that you want to do individually. And that's the same mentality I have during my basketball season. That's why I've always been able to play with certain players, because I know if we win, if we have success, we all get what we want eventually anyway.
Well, you have the itch. You want to get back out there?
I actually do.
Hey, Dwyane Wade, congratulations. Welcome back to Chicago. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys, man.
Dwyane Wade, newest member of the Chicago Bulls. He'll be playing in the Central Division against Kyrie Irving, who leads the USA in first half with 11 points. Second half right after this.